In order to see whether your rabbits have sore hocks, just lift them up and check their legs. Common condition sore at rabbits' feet is known as the sore hocks. There are different stages for sore hocks. Severe stages include abscess formation and deep tissue inflammation, which can lead to bone infection or damage to tendons. Prevention is still better than treatment. Here are some tips for treatment for sore hocks.
Hello everyone, welcome to Masterbun channel.
Today we're going to talk about a very common condition. Sore at rabbits' feet is known as the sore hocks. Sore hocks is also known as ulcerative pododermatitis, which is caused by constant pressure and friction at the same area of their feet. Usually looks like this. So it can be very painful depending on the severity, which we will go through later. Alright, so now let's move into the causes that cause sore hocks. Some of the causes included improper flooring, overweight or obese, lack of exercise, keeping them in a constrained area, and untrimmed nails and hygiene as well. So as you can see, environment plays a very important role in helping to prevent or treat this condition. So I would suggest to put like a soft bedding, whether it's a hay padding or a carpet or any fleece will help. Do keep in mind that rabbits also need time to run, to leap, to binky everywhere and have fun and exercise as well. Exercise is very important for not only their food but also their physical health and their mental health. You imagine if you keep a rabbit in a very small constrained area, which I don't really advise, like for example, you know the metal cage bar? The issue with the metal cage bar is number one, you imagine if you are in the metal cage bar and you know the metal bar is like quite thin and you constantly stepping on it actually will cause hurt at your leg, you know, and someone they poop and pee at the same place, and if their hurts touch on urine and it will have more bacteria infection as well. So that is number one. Number two is that it's a very small area. They cannot run around, they cannot stretch. You know, rabbit likes to stretch. I'm not sure about bunny owners out there, but my bun loves stretching. Every time he wakes up, he will do his lovely stretch, like it's so cute, alright? And inactive rabbits also will have overweight or obese issue as well, which will cause the condition even worse, adding more pressure on it. As I mentioned just now, imagine if you have infection and you keep stepping on your pee. That's why for treating a rabbit with sore hocks, it's important to keep the bedding fresh and clean and hygiene so that they would not have more inflammation and more infection. Oh, don't forget to groom and trim their nails too, because long untrimmed nails will actually force them to put their pressure back at their hocks, which will cause the condition even worse. Let's move into the symptoms of sore hocks. Every rabbit might show different symptoms, but these are the common symptoms such as lethargy, aggressive, lack of appetite, teeth grinding, and a very common, very obvious physical appearance is when you hold their leg, when you carry them up and you check their legs, there will be a bald spot at the leg. So if they are having sore hocks, it will be like more inflamed, depends on the severity, and if it's more severe, it's more like infection and all. In order to see whether your rabbits have sore hocks, just lift them up and check their legs. Right, okay. Springy is doing well.
Good!
Good.
If your rabbit is experiencing pain and swollen feet, they would not like to run around. I mean, who likes to run around with the pain foot or pain feet, right? So it is same as rabbits as well. So we will see like inactivity in them. Also, the pain in their feet also will affect their appetite.
No.
And some rabbits will not allow people to touch them because of the pain that they are experiencing. However, do keep in mind that a little hair loss at the hock area is pretty normal. Just make sure that they are not inflamed or infection. There are different stages for sore hocks. Early stages, you may see some redness or inflammation, but this can progress rapidly to moderate stage where you can see some open sores or scabs. Severe stages include abscess formation and deep tissue inflammation, which can lead to bone infection or damage to tendons. It is important to catch the process early on, as it is easier to treat. However, my point is still prevention is still better than treatment. Here are some tips for treatment for sore hocks. Like I mentioned, the environment is very important. So make sure that your rabbits have clean, dry padding, alright, to prevent and also to treat the sore hocks condition. Other than that, you can make sure that they are well groomed and always trim their nails, clean their feet, and if they have like a very mild condition, you can find this SSD cream. It's called the silver sulfur diazine cream. It has antibacterial effects, but it's not an antibiotic cream, alright? And for cases that are more severe, which like a grade 3, grade 4 and etc., where there are inflammation and infection, you might want to bring your rabbit to the vet. Alright, and the vet might give painkillers, anti-inflammatory medications, and also antibiotics. Some vet also suggest wound care if your rabbit has a very severe, like paws and infection and all. One tip for you while doing a dressing, please remember to wear gloves because you have the tiniest wound in the world, even on your hand, you might get the bacteria spread to yourself, alright? So that's a quick tip for you. That's all for today. Hope you guys enjoy and learn something today. See you next time.
Wait a minute.